Today we're going to be doing viewer call-ins once again. Your chance and opportunity to talk to your favorite, cutest, cuddliest streamer man and show us today, for this topic, the most well-designed, best designed card ever in Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's go. Hello, sheep. I left the channel.
I have a card in mind that I think is so intelligent that most of the community has misinterpreted, even you.
Intelligent cards. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Even me.
Why do you call him liar? Because his name isn't liar, it's dark honest.
Okay, why do you think Dark Honest is the best made card in Yu-Gi-Oh?
Well, hold on, we're not done yet. So,
oh, I'm sorry. I gotta get called out first.
So if his name was liar, let's get a scenario going. Let's say you drew something and you're really proud of it, but it's bad.
Okay.
If it was honest and liar, you would show it to honest and he'd say, yeah, that's not very good. But liar would say, oh, that's great. That's not true. Here's what really happens. You show it to honest and he says, I see plenty of room for improvement. You show it to dark honest and he says, this is shit. have you tried drinking lighter fluid? That's dark honest.
Okay. Alright. Have you ever played this card in the deck?
Probably not.
So you've never actually played Dark Honest. Okay.
Oh, actually, that's not true. I played a retrain of Dark Honest.
What's a retrain of Dark? Wait, what? What's the retrain?
Rookie Warrior Lady. I have played that card before.
Oh.
And I don't think I've ever used its honest effect, just the recycle effect.
Okay. Alright.
But now that we got this out of the way, I think you can understand his name is Dark Honest. So there's no more confusion about that.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. Oh, and here's the thing. I won't say Dark Honest hand trap effect is very good, but I do think if we ever see more hand traps, it'd be really cool if they had the honest bounce effect where you could like proactively push with them, but they can also just put themselves back in hand. That's a design I want to see more of.
What situation would that be good? Like, you want to get in with a Fua for some damage and then bounce it back, or?
I mean, there's plenty of situations. Pretty much any time you could just generically revive something, it means instead of going for an extender that would do nothing, you could possibly go for that hand trap to make a follow-up defense rather than just an extender to try to get into an extra deck monster that you can't guarantee a disruption on. I think there's plenty of applications like that.
Do you think that's kind of busted?
No. No.
I mean, people complain about Arthalion recycling hand traps. You're trying to make that part of the cards? Like,
you just said, but why would anyone do that? Like, okay, so it's either not good enough to do or it's broken. Which is it?
No, I'm saying, like, sure, okay, let's go with that, like recurring hand traps. But I'm just, would that not be too busted?
No.
Okay.
It would not.
Okay. Yep.
All right. Goodbye.
Sure. Nope, it wouldn't. Okay. Noted.
So, I've got a card for you. I think all cards need to be designed with this in mind. It's Doodle Book. I'll give you a sec. You might not be aware.
What the fuck is that? Doodle Book. Okay. It's a trap card.
Which is the first thing. Okay. I think trap cards, we need more of them. Doodle Book is a searcher. Right. I think all searchers need to be trap cards.
Really? Okay.
It's way too strong to have a search effect on any other card, if we're being realistic.
Okay, you do realize
not only that,
okay, I'll let you finish.
Not only that, you can't search the turn it's sent. This is another restriction. I think more searchers need more restrictions.
Buddy, this isn't a restriction. You're butchering this card, but sure, go on.
Not only that, but you can only put it in the graveyard if your opponent attacks your dinosaur. I think more searchers need a restriction like that. Thoughts?
You realize Rhoda was printed in like 2002, right? You're trying to like restrict Rhoda here.
And it's completely unreasonable.
Okay.
Doodle Book, is what we need more of.
Where are you trying to put Yu-Gi-Oh's power level at if you want searchers to be as good as Doodle Book, Like, just, like, what year?
Look, see, this card was released in 2023.
Yeah, and it's designed like a 1993 card.
Miserable. Yeah, we need to go back there.
We need to go to 2023?
1990.
Okay. All right, hopefully we can summon a
Alright,
Tiger
appreciate
Axe soon. Take care, Jono. This card is legitimately ass, by the way.
Plunder Patrol Ship Jord. That's my card.
You think
It's
Plunder
design card.
Patrol Jord is the best design card in Yu-Gi-Oh? A synchro pendulum.
Yes. Is it because of the pendulum? You being racist right now?
No, no.
Okay,
no,
well-
no. Okay, explain. Tell me why.
First off, this card just fixes all the problems of Plunder Patrol, right? But
Okay, Snake
This
Eye
card
Ash
is-
fixes all the problems of Snake Eye. Sorry, listen, I don't want to interrupt too early. Present your case, and then I'll tell you why you're wrong. Go ahead.
okay, now Snake Eye Ash came first. Okay, and that card is not well designed. Sorry, but Jord is very well designed, and just everything it does is fixes the archetype, and it's just an amazing card. Just adds the Plunder Patrol. You can special summon it, and if it's equipped, okay, it special summons a Plunder Patrol monster from your deck. And this card is just always so fun to use, and I think, you know, that what Yu-Gi-Oh! Short cards should be, you know, just fun to use, you know? Like when you like, I don't know, use Find
Maxi is fun to use. I don't know, like, you're not really convincing me here.
Okay, well, you're naming bad examples here, and I'm
Well, no,
naming a
because
good
the premise of your
example.
logic is that it's fun to use. I'm telling you Maxi is fun to use for me. So, like, therefore, that's good
Okay,
design.
well,
You need to
wait,
give me
it's
a little
not-
bit more thought process here, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, it's not using Plunder Patrol, you know, Jord against you. Are you having fun or no?
Nope. Nope. I don't think it's... Nope. I think it's a toxic,
We-
broken
we-
card
we-
to play
we can-
against.
we
It
can use
changes
this same
attributes.
example of Max C. Are you
But-
fun against Max C?
You're the one who's using that example. I'm not using that
You
example.
started this example. You put up Max C.
No, the example was that the logic that you're using for best design cards is that it's fun to use. I'm telling you, well, Maxi is fun to use, and you're countering it with an argument that I'm using to prove your argument wrong. That was the point. We just went in a circle.
Well, no one's sighing over Plunder Patrol Jord. It's a good card that fixes the archetype, and it's really good. And the way it's designed makes it a really good card.
It fixes
Even
the
just
archetype.
like the
Okay.
pendulum it fixed. Well, maybe not fixes the archetype, but it makes it better.
So-
I have a lot of complaints about Plunder Patrol, but
Okay.
it's a really well designed card, and
Alright.
I really like it a lot.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. Sheep, I just have one question. What do you do if your opponent has a wind monster?
No questions, no answers.
Thank you. That's all you gotta say to Plunder players. All right, show them the win attribute, make him scared. Okay, hi Bemso.
Yes, so my submission for the best card is Mathmech Circular.
Go ahead. Let's hear it out. Like, why is Mathmech Circular the best design Yu-Gi-Oh card?
Well, you know, Cybers is an archetype that desperately needed support. So I think Circular was a really good start in the right direction with that. You know, I see that I was banned. I'm just stating an opinion.
Okay, so argument one, Mathmech needed support. Okay, anything else?
Yeah, you know, I think Cybers in general is like sort of a downtrodden archetype. We don't really get the support we need. We're always kind of hated by the community.
Do you think there's a reason? Like, do you think there's a reason?
I think there's no reason. I think it's just an agenda against Cybers, and I think they hate when we special summon. So I think Circular did a really good job at fixing some of those issues and kind of setting a precedent for going forward. See, now every other deck, they want their own Circular.
Do you think that it's reasonable that one card needs basically 2 hand traps to fully interact with it?
No, it sounds good to me. I see no problems.
Okay, thank you, Bemso. Good submission, truth. Would anyone here like to give a real answer? Who wants to do Block Dragon next? Bolin 3000.
Ultimate Conductor. Tyranno. For sure. He pops the baby. Hooks the field.
Fuck off! Actually, just smartest Farfa viewers. Oh my god. Hi, Korean.
Hello.
Do you know what we're doing?
Oh, I know, but I didn't really actually want to contribute anything. I'm just here to annoy you. Fuck you.
Drasuke, hi.
Okay, so the best design card to me is Rescue Ace.
Which
all
one?
of them.
All of them. Okay. Any particular one or?
I mean, I like the mechanic where they set 4 and then pass. That's all.
Okay.
And of course, I like superheroes, basically.
Okay, you're just telling me cards you like. You're not presenting me with any like arguments or like sort of like explanations. It's fine to like things, but I'm not really getting much from this.
Yeah, that's all.
You don't have anything else? You make an
Nah.
attempt?
Nope.
Okay. Papa Shekels, hello.
My submission for today is Gimmick Puppet Rouge Doll.
Rouge Doll, like the Gimmick Puppet Circular?
Yeah, the Martha. So,
Yeah.
mainly, it's a very strong card that provides what the deck absolutely needed. You know, the new support was good in general, but if they just got Rouge Doll and nothing else, it would still be at least somewhat playable. However, it's also very flexible. You know, you get to reveal NXEs, you get to pick what you summon, a lot of applications there. Comes back if it's milled, and you can do a lot of messing around with your deck to eventually search it. However, the real reason it's the best designed card is that little line of text at the end there. It's something you don't see these days anymore. This little funny set of words that says, you cannot special summon from the extra deck except Gimmick Puppet monsters.
Okay.
Yeah, like you get a strong card, but it has like a, what's it called? A restriction on it?
But is there someone you're trying to fire shots at here or something? Like, just say Habakiri, it's okay.
I don't know, I play Habakiri and Rouge Doll in the same deck. Like, I send you a replay of that.
Okay, sure. Okay, so
Just saying, it's a really good card with a strong balance, specific support for exactly what the deck needed, and it also has a restriction to it that makes you want to, you know, have to play it with its own cards to get that strong benefit.
Makes
I think
sense.
that's good design.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, so we need more restrictions on our cards. Okay, quick question. Do you think burn damage should be restricted turn 1?
I think that they just should not be allowed to summon to the opponent's field.
Okay, but that's okay. Now we're banning like 2 cards or something. That's a bit
No, I
too
just
late for
think
that.
Fanatics was the problem, not specifically what Rouge
Are
Doll
you a
does.
Gimmick Puppet player?
Yes.
Okay, nice. How's that going for you?
I haven't touched it in a while. Last time I did anything was just Habakiri FTKs with Gimmick Puppet engines.
Is there a reason you don't play interactive decks?
I play Mitsuak Doa deck. That's very interactive.
Okay, tell me your end board.
Ooh, okay. We've got Ragnarika Stack Sovereign, Ragnarika Chain Coils, Planet Pollutant Virus, Mitsu.
Okay, so
much
Baguska,
whole
right?
Mitsu
Pretty
end board.
much like a Baguska with extra steps.
Yeah, it's like 2 or
Okay.
3 floodgates. You've got a whole bunch of interaction with, you know, pop, gate.
Are you seeing a pattern here? I'm just putting that out there.
Oh, I think it's perfectly fine. There is the problem card was King of the Fair Limbs. They addressed it. Now the deck is fine.
Okay, noted. All right. Well, you heard it here first, guys. Floodgates and FTKs, nothing suspicious. Nothing suspicious.
Okay, so my card is Swordsoul of Mo Ye.
True. Okay.
I mean, it's like because it's not a 1-card combo. It needs multiple cards. You know, you need something in hand. Who has to be on theme? You know, a sword soul or a worm. So you stay on theme. It summons a token, which means it's not a brick that you have to put in your deck or something. And the token also locks you into synchros. So, I mean, it's perfect.
Okay, well, counter. I don't know who would say this personally. I mean, I don't know. I'm just like hypothetically, but not me personally. But some people would argue Sword Soul is boring and uninteresting.
If you don't play 10G cards, maybe.
Okay. Is that it for like power level? You know, you don't think maybe that'd just be a little bit more like a little dull for Yugioh? Sword Soul not a little too slow for modern?
Yeah, but that's because it's too high. Also because Protoss is banned. I miss Protoss.
Oh, you miss Protoss.
I miss Protoss.
Okay. All right. Have a good night, Eric. There it is. There it is. If you ask enough, if you pry enough with these people, you get the truth of the matter. We thought it was Mo Ye.
Well, I thought we were doing like best design cards, but I mean, a lot of the chatters are talking about their favorite band, Floodgate, so I'll just get mine out of the
No,
way.
no. Fix it. Don't fall for their trap. You can make this good.
Ah, damn. Well, it was S0 if you wanted to know. But so for my favorite card that's actually well designed, I would describe it as what's the best way to put it? Extenders that don't start plays by themselves. My best examples are stuff like Unchained Shavara, Vanquished Soul, Xiaolong, that sort of thing, where they're very strong if you already have cards in play and you've been interrupted, so you can continue going. So you don't have games where like you normal summon your searcher and you get Ash Blossomed and then the game's over because you can't continue playing. But they don't like act like Diabell Star or
and then full combo regardless. Yeah.
Yeah, just full combo regardless. Like their interaction didn't matter.
I don't have a counterpoint because I like that, but you know. Have you considered that you're wrong? I'm sorry, I don't have a good argument.
That's a secret. I'm always right, and you can't tell me otherwise.
Okay, good suggestion. Thank you.
I looked through a list of the decks I played, and like, okay, what is good design?
Mm-hmm.
And I just have to say, it's probably Guardian Chimera.
The fusion?
I do the fusion monster, yes.
Okay, elaborate.
Going second, like, what are you making that with usually? It's like, polymerization. It's a board break. It helps you going second, and like it has a protection effect in the graveyard. And then if you're making a Guardian Chimera as like an interrupt, you're usually doing it with a quick play, which has no protection. Still interactable, still an interrupt. It has that like going first, going second like comparison right there. It also draws cards. Drawing cards is always good, Yugioh.
Okay. I don't hate Guardian Chimera. That's fair.
I love it. I want to live in a world where we are jamming 3 poly and random decks going second to break a board.
Yeah, if only. Okay, what is your main deck? Out of curiosity, what's your favorite deck that you've been playing recently?
Well, I mean, I'm not really crazy about the format. I'm just going back to Memento, haha, of COT.
Memento enjoyer. Okay. Okay, fine. Counterpoint. Untargetable. Like big boss monster that pops your cards without targeting and
only
draws.
untargetable if I'm making with poly.
Okay, but you said you said you want to play poly clearly. Okay, so that's on you. All right, so it's untargetable.
I'm going second. I should be allowed to be untargetable.
It's not your birthright. It's not how it works.
Yeah, it is. I lost the die roll. I deserve stuff.
All right. Good suggestion. Thank you. Loop. Okay, tell me why Mega Fleet is the best design card of all time.
Haha, very, very funny. No, actually, I've been playing this card pretty recently in the meta, which is Spell Card Soul Exchange.
Spell Card Soul Exchange. Okay, remind me how that one works again.
It lets you perform an extra tribute summon using monsters from either field. It's a board breaker, but it's less gimmicky than a lot of the other ones. It's also useful going first, as it adds you another tribute summon. And in the current meta, with a lot of decks like Draco Tail only playing maybe 1 spell negate, maybe 2, it's pretty easy to bait out and then scrap their board, summon a powerful tribute monster with a powerful effect, and
what deck are you playing this in?
And if you're going first, you can normal summon Erebus for a 4th time and hand loop them again. Bye bye.
Monarch player spotted. Okay.
Okay, I think the best design card is Triple Tactics Talent.
Go ahead.
I think it's very fair because there's not a lot of good counterplay to hand traps or to being disrupted. And I think it's very fairly designed, but where I think they go a bit too far is where they make cards like Thrust, where you can search every unsearchable card.
Well, let's stick to tactics first of all. So you like tactics because it lets you play through hand traps?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. So you are aware that hand traps are there to stop a problem, and you want to double down on that problem by letting the hand traps. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, yes, but I mean, what you may define as a problem, others may define as a hindrance.
So, what deck do you play?
I play a lot of decks.
Anything above tier 3.
You mean like right now?
Sure, go on.
I play like a Fiendsmith Orcus Mitsu pile.
So a combo deck that ends on like 8 interrupts and doesn't let you play.
Yeah, pretty much, and doesn't play any Fuwalos.
And you want to use tactics to let that combo push through and, you know, essentially FTK your opponent is why you want to play tactic. You didn't even mention the go second aspect of thrust, by the way. You went straight to the of tactics, sorry. You went straight to the hand loop, which is ironically the most unfair part of tactics.
Yeah, I was a guy back at locals when I was playing Sharks. I'd main 3 towns before I could head back down to 2.
Oh yeah, was it too bricky?
Yeah. Oh, also I couldn't edit my server name, but I'm actually Mega Gamer. Sorry.
Oh, awesome. Good. Well, Mega Gamer, you are not much of a Mega Gamer. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is as controversial as it comes. Like, no one is agreeing with you here, unfortunately.
That's fine. I'm sorry. I have very biased takes sometimes, but you know they're mine.
Oh,
so.
Really? Oh, I never would have imagined. Okay, thanks for your contribution.
Alright, my submission. My favorite card is like Izuna, Faimina, and who's the other one? Holy Sue.
Yeah. Yeah, those are the
It's
ones.
very fair and balanced. You can play on opponent's turn. I think more deck should have card like that.
Okay, and could you tell us why you think that's a good thing?
Do you like watching YouTube when playing Yu-Gi-Oh? Or do you like playing Yu-Gi-Oh more?
I mean, I don't know. I guess there's a difference between interacting with your opponent and playing at the same time, no?
Playing at the same time is interacting, no?
Yeah, I mean, interacting is like hand trapping your opponent, not like actively setting up a board at the same time, right?
Faimina is a hand trap.
Yeah, but I mean, you could see the difference between, oh, I'm going to ash this card versus I'm going to Arthalion bounce, set up 2 spells for next turn, right?
Yeah, that's more fun, right?
Okay, well, I mean, I'm just saying, you know, some people would disagree with you, theoretically.
Some people are wrong.
First and foremost, it's important that a card game have desirable cards, right? Otherwise, the game dies, right? Would you agree?
In what sense desirable? Collectible? Or...
Like, you know, people need to actually want to go out and get the cards.
Okay, sure.
Otherwise, you know, like, nobody's gonna be, like, using the cards and the card game dies, you know? Like a MetaZoo kind of thing, right?
Okay.
So, what do the masses, you know, really yearn for more than the inevitable coming of communism? I believe the IWW red card that represents membership in the Industrial Workers of the World Union is the best card design.
Which card is that? Wait,
the membership card for the Industrial Workers of the World. Become a Wobbly today. Workers of the world, you have nothing to lose but your chains.
Do you have a Yu-Gi-Oh?
Organize your workplace today. Fight for your rights.
Do you have a Yu-Gi-Oh card in mind at all?
Yeah, the Diabell Star, like, I mean, look at her.
Yeah, you think she's a good means of production, Caesar?
I think she's really pretty. Just like communism.
Thank you, Drew. Shanuzi, hello. Hi, how are you? Do you have anything to say that isn't just cock?
Well, that's later on. No, my choice of well-designed card is Lady Labrynth of the Silver Castle.
Lady Labrynth of the Silver... Wait, which one is that? Is that the hand one or is that the pop one?
That's the hand one, yes.
Okay, all right. Go on, explain.
As I think it was Loop that was saying earlier, we need more normal traps in this game. We need more normal trap support in the game, and we need more goth women in the game.
Okay, it's a stretch to say that she's a goth, all right? Like, that's not...
100% a goth. What are you saying?
What do you mean? The aesthetic just isn't there at all. Her hair isn't even black.
What's that supposed to mean?
No, what? Is that not, like, goth aesthetic?
Well, she's super goth. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what this whole hair thing is with you, but they're 100% goth, and they are my goth mommies, and I will die and live by them.
Okay, fine. So why is it well designed, though? I don't understand. What specifically about it?
Because she accesses any normal trap in the game. She's an extender.
Okay, is that not really toxic? Like, accessing any trap in the game? Is that not...
Dimensional barrier's banned now, so it's not a problem anymore.
Okay.
It's not a problem anymore.
What about, like, I don't know, DDG? People still play that.
Nobody plays that. Nobody plays that.
Okay,
You're
fine.
full of it, Farfa.
What's your favorite trap card, Shanuzi?
My favorite card, trap card?
Yeah,
Evil Twins GG easy. Also Cook.
I'm going to get some boomer representation up in here, but not too far back. Starliege Paladynamo.
Okay, tell me what it does and why.
Okay, so it's a rank 4, needs 2 level 4 light monsters. Once per turn, you can detach 2 Xyz materials from it. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls, change its attack to 0, and if you do, its effects are negated. That is permanent, but it's not a quick effect. So it's not like overpowered, even though it's somewhat generic, being only needing level light monsters. And on top of that, if it gets destroyed by your opponent,
this was printed in 2013.
I did start this off with I'm representing boomers, right?
Okay, this is boomer. Okay, go on.
Yeah, so it's not quick effect. It has a powerful effect, and it even gives you a card when it gets destroyed.
So this is peak design for you?
Yes.
I just think it's funny that you picked a card from 13 years ago. There's nothing recently that's that you like?
I don't play this shitty game. What do you mean?
Okay. What was the last deck you played then, I guess?
Constellar.
Bro, that was like 15 years
Actually,
ago.
you can play Constellar at Genesis. The new support section not that bad.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know where to even begin here. This card is ancient. You're trying to take Yu-Gi-Oh back to the Stone Age, right?
I mean, it came out after Edison, so it's not that far back.
It's pretty modern, I guess you would suggest then, right?
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, it's either that or Tribute Summon Skull.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Strange.
Yep, cock.
Was there one keyword with you people? I swear to God.
So I would say the best designed card is Draco Tail Ketu.
I'm not even going to argue back against this. Base. Okay, but tell me your logic for it.
It's a Roto going first and a Breaker going second.
Absolute cinema. Perfection. What would you say to the haters of Ketu?
Never should have been limited. It's not my fault they didn't print locks on the deck and are forcing people to buy branded. Not my problem.
You heard it? Yep. Uncuted. It's not his problem. True. Okay, well, what if I told you half a branded fusion was too good, huh?
I would say play Magistus instead. It's cheaper.
Okay. Thank you, Uncuted. Appreciate it.
As a dragon enjoyer, of course, a synchro enjoyer, I think Chaos Ruler, the chaotic magical dragon, is a pretty fair, balanced, and well-designed card.
Okay, I'm a pro Magic Dragon enjoyer. You're gonna struggle to convince people over this one. Go on. All right.
I'm not gonna try to convince anyone that that's just the
Well,
base,
that's the whole point.
no,
You need to. You have to try. That's the whole point. Okay, you have to try. Go.
Nah, I don't think so. So the real card I want to bring up is Chaotic Elements.
Chaotic Elements.
So Chaotic Elements is a spell card that's a searcher, and it's not like I started on its own. So like if you are, at least on my case, I am playing K9 pure, and if you just have Chaotic Elements, it doesn't do anything. You can add like a Yoko, but if you don't have a level 5, it's a brick. If you add, I don't know, like Izuna, it's a brick. Sorry, no, you can't add Izuna, it's only Yoko and Lantern. So if you add Lantern and normal summon him, you can add Case, but then Case can't add anything useful because you have already normal summon. So yeah, I think Chaotic Element is a really good, well-designed searcher that is like not full combo, it's just an extender.
Okay, but don't you think this card like limits design space in a way where it just means they can never make a crazy busted level 5 light or dark Pyro or Aqua?
I mean, they will, right? Like I said, I don't know if you read that in chat earlier, but you were dismantling, I think, Ashen Priest, and I told you not to because the 5th Ashen wave is gonna be crazy and it's gonna be like broken. So,
yeah,
it's gonna happen. I mean, it's Konami. They are gonna print some broken Aqua and Pyro soon enough.
True.
Did I mention you can also use Chaotic Elements like as follow-up? You can add Lantern back from the graveyard on another turn and then use Lantern to special summon another K9.
Put controls a monster, banish this, target a monster, your put controls taken. Wait.
No, I mean the first effect. The first effect can add from deck or graveyard.
Ah, okay, cool. You didn't mention any of the other bonus effects. I mean, it's got a pop, it's got a steal. Like, are you deliberately missing that out? Like, because you didn't bring that up at all.
No, I don't know. I never came up for me.
Are you being sarcastic?
I'm focusing on the search only. Yeah. No, it really didn't came up.
Okay, all right. If you
The
say
card
so.
is already good enough. Yeah, I swear it. The card is already good enough as a searcher from
Alright.
Decker Grader. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Terry. Bye.
So I have two things in mind. My real answer is, I think, Book of Moon, but I imagine that's already been said.
Okay, yeah, maybe if you're like 45, come on.
All right, so
no one has said Book of Moon, by the way, but if you want to argue Book of Moon, go ahead.
I'm not gonna argue Book of Moon because, like you said, Book of Moon is the boomer 45-year-old answer. So I'm instead going to argue for the 33-year-old answer of number 101, Silent Honor Arc.
This isn't that much newer, to be fair.
Yeah, no, that's why I said it's like a 10-year difference.
I don't understand how you can go from creating absolutely insane modern FTKs and then also come around and be like, I think 101 is the best made card. That's
hold on. Well, that's a big question because it's like, do I think the games of the FTKs and this are entertaining? Yes. Do I think they are the ideal, fun, best way? They're the highs. They're the fireworks. But when I want to go about my day from point A to point B and just live a normal, quiet life and settle down in a small village, then Book of Moon and Silent Honor Arc are who I want to come home to.
Yeah, okay. What is it about 101 that you think is so well made?
First is, I like cards that are easy to parse. And 101 just has two effects. It's, I have the effect of attaching a guy, and I have the protection effect. And they go so hand in hand into its design, because as soon as you read 101, and this is the second one, is a card that is able to be played around. 101 is just, you're able to play around it before it even exists. Just like putting your monsters, summoning them in defense position. Congratulations, 101 is you've defeated it. It's horrible riddle. But also, the one part that I always love about 101 is that it detaches all of its materials in order to use its attach effect. So in that one brief moment, you have the opportunity to chain a Raigeki break or anything like that, like your Dryden or something.
Could you name a card printed in the last 10 years, Matt? This is crazy.
I have read the Fiendsmiths. I'm playing currently. I got a Neocraft.
Okay, all right.
I'm back in physical play. So
no, I appreciate this a lot. Yeah, no, I thought at the time it was a really well-made card as well for everything you mentioned. So that's true. It's like Draco Tail Horn, but in the extra deck.
Yeah, and for the time as well, it feels so because this is a 2014 card. This is number 101's in middle school or something now at this point.
Tell me about it.
But the time that it was available, it was such a good removal effect, because there was Stardust was still being played in the Mythic Ruler extra decks. And
you're taking me down memory lane here, man.
Dude, I was looking it up. I was like, I gotta think of a card, and I have to do my homework on why I have such a fond memory of 101.
Mm-hmm.
And just that rank 4 toolbox era is what I really enjoyed. That time when people were playing Crazy Box and Photon Pappy Operative as just maybe it'll come up. I thought it was really fun.
Well, thank you, GCD. You have warmed my heart this
Absolutely.
evening. Thank you for sharing.
A trip down memory lane. Thanks for having me. Have a good one.
Take care.
I'm gonna send you the card. Actually, it is a little bit.
Okay, you're going to send me it. That's suspicious. Okay. What? Why is John Malefic the best card?
So he does everything that you want in the deck, right? And he's a big monster, 5,000 attack. He's a tuner, a link tuner, which is novel. And also, I made the card, so of course it's best, well made card ever.
This is a link one with 4 effects, man.
Yeah, and?
Do you think Malefics would be good after this?
No. But my real answer is Ty-Phon. I really love the way Ty-Phon works. It has a lot of locks on it. It only helps going second, and also like people make fun of like Ty-Phon L and everything like that, but still it does what it needs to do, and it doesn't do anything more. It doesn't facilitate it in some big fuck off combo, and it is really good and it also has really good lore with the whole Zeus Ty-Phon thing. So it doesn't. Yes, it is a floodgate, but also it's lore-based floodgate. So I guess it's good there.
So that makes it okay. Okay. You don't think Ty-Phon is a little undertuned, if anything?
So that's exactly the thing. I think it's more so that the format and the other cards are overtuned, while Ty-Phon is not undertuned. That's how I see it, at least.
The problem is the rest of the game. I respect that. All right, good take. Thank you, Bubble.
Anyway, Malefic number 1.
Hello.
All right, you've got a big opinion on you. I can sense it. Tell us the best design card of all time.
Okay, so I think it is Pot of Desires.
Ooh. Okay.
What was the problem with Pot of Greed? You could just draw 2 cards. Okay. Now, banishing 10, it kind of isn't a cost, because you're not going to see those 10 cards anyways. Mm-hmm. You have to kind of design your deck around banishing those 10 cards.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the best part of Desires is the once per turn, because there's no worse feeling than drawing Desires off the Desires.
Well,
so that's basically it. It's not really a funny suggestion. That's quite literally it. I just like Pot of Desires, drawing cards.
Fair enough, but in this day and age, Desires is too weak, if anything, no? Banishing 10 randomly off the top of your deck? Every deck has like 10 engine requirements now.
Then isn't it more fair, and it's a good design card?
I guess, but now the only decks that can play it are things from 10 years ago. Like, every deck just has engine now.
Yeah, which is kind of a problem with the how far the power creep has gone, but I think there's still some decent decks that can play Desires.
Oh yeah? Name one.
You know. Tenpai?
That's a crazy suggestion, by the way. Sure. I don't even know, can you play in Tenpai? What if you banish Kaiman or Chandra?
Yeah, no. I can't really think of any good modern suggestions, for example. But I think the card is really fair. I think it's a great card, and it's just kind of a shame that Power Creep has gotten so far that Habakiri summon the whole deck just kind of exists now.
Game bad, huh?
Like, I still love Modern. I still play it, but we all kind of accept that as a part of the game.
Okay, what deck are you playing?
My pet deck at the moment is Voiceless. I have been playing Canine Crystron though, and that is quite a fun combo deck to play.
Fair enough. Okay. Thank you for your suggestion.
Thanks for having me.
I do have an answer that I don't think anyone else has said. And it is influenced by me being a one-trick of this deck for about 3 years. But Witchcrafter Vice-Madame, I think, is a very well-designed card.
Vice-Madame? Which one? Oh, that's... Wait, that's like the Busted Fusion.
No, hear me out. It can only chain to a spell or spellcaster, so against decks that don't run either of those and they're constantly chaining to your stuff, she's more or less a vanilla on field.
Oh, okay.
She is not negate swap, and out of her 3 effects, 2 of them are for card advantage or setting up, and only 1 of them is a non-target pop. So it's, I think it balances out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have much to counter on this. I think she's a cool card. I don't disagree. When is this deck getting, like, good? Like, isn't Spellcaster, the year of the Spellcaster supposed to be happening soon?
Yeah, with the Magistus stuff, and you can weave off of just, like, Liliona, the Magistus normal summon. You can go through the Magistus line, the White Forest line, and the Witchcrafter line. So it does get strong with the regular support. I am more excited for the tactical tri-deck because, like I said, I've been one-tricking Witchcrafter for about 3 years. I don't want to play Spellcaster Slop. I want to play Witchcrafter. So hopefully the 7 new cards they get let it function as a standalone deck without needing Endymion and White Forest and Magistus and all that. I mean, I like those cards, but I want to play Witchcrafter.
Okay, you know that Magistus is like literally part of the deck, right? Like that is the lore. Come on, you can't like be a hater.
Well, okay, we share one card in common with Magistus.
No,
Otherwise, it's kind of
yeah, like technically one card, but the whole story is like they're all like older versions and stuff or some shit. Is that not? Do you know?
I read the manga and I like the manga. I like the connection, but also I just want to play Witchcrafter.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, thank you, Spider Milk.
What are the 3 tenets of a good Yu-Gi-Oh card? It is utility, fun, and restriction, right?
Okay.
So, and what it can do for its archetype. So here's my submission. It is Mirror Mage of the Ice Barrier. It makes a bunch of tokens and then swallows them all up, making bigger synchros, which is super fun. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's basically an Arankar. I mean, things get stronger, kind of if you use your imagination. So the other thing is, it's not specific to Ice Barrier. It has a good lock on it. Water Synchro, right? When you use it, it can be used in Ice Barrier. It can be used in Sprite. It can be used in Synchron. It has a whole bunch of applications, tons of utility, can get you into all sorts of stuff. It's fun to play. And it's fair.
Okay, I'm not gonna unironically complain about Ice Barrier cards, but isn't shit like this being so open-ended maybe one of the things people complain about? Like, you say restriction, but, I mean, come on. Like, what? You're locked into water synchro? Okay, I mean, I guess that is pretty restrictive.
Yeah. There's a very shallow pool, pun intended, of water synchros. Basically going into, like, Coral Dragon and can't even get to your boss monster. Isn't even part of your archetype for some reason, to be fair. So, I mean, I feel like it's pretty balanced.
Yep, okay, you know what? I'll give you that. I don't know about Sprite, though. This seems like a stretch to want to put this in a Sprite deck.
I mean, I've seen it played in Sprite. I've never done it myself. Just admire the ability of the card to be used by a bunch of different archetypes, and even just as a last piece to make something fun and interesting. The fact that it can level modulate itself, you can choose its level. I mentioned you could turn it into sort of a Desiree. I mean, if you got a droplet and you just leave your tokens out there, fun times.
Not bad. Okay. All right. So what deck are you playing? Is it a water synchro deck?
I'm playing it well. So lately I've been trying out full armored Ice Barrier, using Bahamut to make the Xyz Armored Fortress, because I think those cards are just really cool. And then also, really hilariously, trying to splash in Necros of Sophia with Brionac. And a couple of ritual spells, because I can send Garura.
Wow, Necros of Sophia. Okay.
Well, you see, when Dracotail uses Phimina, Necros of Sophia says no, you can't summon from the extra deck during this phase, which sends Phimina to the grave, but prevents the other 2 cards from going to the grave, so they can't fetch the traps, and they don't get diffusion. Off my turn.
All right. Well. I respect your choices. Thank you for sharing.